Hey, so yesterday in the comments I got asked if I could do a video in more depth, going into more depth on how to close and sign a model specifically. Hey, I'm Bjorn Olsen from YourOFEmpire.com, owner of the OnlyFans Empire, an OnlyFans management agency managing girls in the top 1% from all over the world, completely remotely. No office, hence the different hotel rooms and all my different videos. Check us out at YourOFEmpire.com or at YourOFEmpire on all major social media platforms. But for now, let's get back to the video. Now, I schedule my videos days in advance, so I thought I'd quickly make this video, pause the schedule, slot this one in there, and upload it as soon as I can. So I hope this helps to you guy that commented. But I hope it helps all of you. So before you even get to this point, I would assume that you've already pitched the girl, you've already given her your spiel, and you've already mentioned the proposed revenue split. Otherwise, if you haven't, then it doesn't take half a momo to understand that as soon as she sees the contract and sees the revenue split you're proposing, if you haven't already mentioned it to her and softened her up to that idea, that's going to be a major objection. Now, if you've seen my other videos, I always propose 50-50, nothing less, and that can be a pill to swallow for some girls. But a common way I get around an objection is, well, we want to incentivize ourselves to grow your account because if we're splitting the revenue, the more we grow your account, the more we get. So we want to grow it. If we take any less or we take a fee, we're not really incentivized to grow your account because we'll just get paid the same either way. Another thing I use is 50% of a watermelon is better than 100% of a grapefruit. Courteous to Mark Cuban on Shark Tank. He says that all the time. And it's so true. So anyway, enough of me rambling on. So yeah, you want to get to the point where you're trying to close. So the model's interested. You've proposed the revenue split. And now it's time to close, get her signature, and get to work. So you got to close in the DMs. See, as I said, you've got her interested. You've already let her know the revenue split. You've already curbed that objection. And now, okay, fab, take a look at this. And if you like what you see, sign it, and we can get you earning right away. Well, so the old way I used to do it was, okay, fab, what's the email address? And I'll shoot you through an email on what we do. And if you like what you see, then I'll send you through a contract. But that obviously adds another step. It just adds like another hurdle that you've got to get through. So I streamlined the process and now I just use Google Docs, send the contract to her directly in the DMs. So how do we do that? Well, first I'll show you the old way. So the old way was to go to email, send 2 emails, then the contract, receive the contract, then send onboarding email. Yeah, that's a lot of steps. Yeah, I know. So for this, you're going to need a contract, obviously. Contract. By the way, I've actually used my own course to refresh my memory on this. I try not to push my course in the videos because then I feel like it takes credibility away from my content because otherwise I'd be incentivized to just say whatever you want to hear in order to sell my content. But truth be told, my course was actually made by accident. I was one of those kids when I was real young. I just noted everything. It all started with cheat codes. Remember the old cheat codes? You play a video game, you want to know the cheats, especially like San Andreas with GTA. Oh my lordy. All day just writing down cheats. And anyway, I'd write down cheats in these exercise books. I make them fancy. I'd do a border, do a title page, put some cellophane on it. Because in New Zealand, it was all about the cellophane, making your books look pretty. I haven't really seen that in many other places. But anyway, and it just never stopped. I'd always take bloody notes. Whenever I was learning something, I'd do a journal, I'd write down, what I learned today, blah, blah, blah. Because the reason being is my thinking is that I try and learn so much information all the time, I'm scared of getting to a point where I forget the basics. Now regarding OnlyFans management, I was scared of getting so high up, scaling so much, that I even forget how to close and sign a girl, for example. So what I do? I wrote down a shitload of notes. I'd watch all the courses, write down notes. I'd be in the chat, in the Discord communities, writing down notes. Got to a point, I showed a friend that said, hey, if you want to get into it, take a look at this. And he said, wow, are you selling that? I said, no, it's just for me. And he goes, you should sell that. And anyway, I was like, holy shit. Yeah, it is a lot better than all the other courses out there. So yeah, I made it by accident and I thought, yeah, well, I should sell it because it's fucking good. It's streamlined. It's none of that bullshit, I've seen a lot of PDFs, courses with PDFs, and it's a whole lot of nonsense. You've got to, this is what I have to do. You have to go through the highlighter, highlight the important parts, put like sticky notes here. Anyway, I'll show you. So my course consists of a massive PDF that shows everything. So today I'm refreshing my memory with the section on how to recruit. So recruiting, blah, blah, recruiting Insta, whatever. There's the DM, couple of different DM methods. And then what we're doing today is how to close, which I'm going to show you, how to close using Google Docs and blah, 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 even how to automate. Anyway, this thing just like covers everything. And then toward the back shows payments and everything, how to do invoices, blah, blah, blah. So there was the PDF. And I thought, you know what would make it easier for people getting into this? I was going to say guys, but yeah, girls might want to do it too. I thought, you know what would make it easier getting into this is just include a PDF along with the folders of all the spreadsheets I use. Now, you can imagine if I take a lot of notes, I must fucking love spreadsheets, and I sure do. You can also get one of my free spreadsheets on the website. It contains a list of all these captions and all that for like OnlyFans. Anyway, I'm going to update that because I've since updated that with ChatGPT commands that you can put in, or even an unfiltered version of ChatGPT. You can put in a command, generate all these different like types of captions and stuff for Reddit, whatever. So I'm going to update it soon. But anyway, I thought, how cool would it be to have a PDF with everything, along with templates of like the contract, obviously, invoice, spreadsheet for OnlyFans, spreadsheet for Reddit, spreadsheet for finances, blah, blah, blah. All of it, including screenshots, like earnings revenue screenshots, so you can just instantly like put social proof on your Insta. And I thought, bundle that all together. If I was starting out and I brought that, holy fuck, it's pretty much like copy and paste agency. So anyway, I try not to push it a whole lot in videos because I don't want to come off as just making these videos to sell something. But yeah, I just want to give you a heads up that I have refreshed my memory with this bad boy, the Masters of OnlyFans. So anyway, enough of that. So here's the services agreement. You're going to need this, as I said. Now getting back to it. You're going to need the contract, and you're also going to need a Gmail, because to use Google Docs, from my understanding, whenever you save a document in Google Docs, I think it links to your Google hard drive. Yeah, it's all contained in the same storage linked to your Gmail anyway. So you're going to need those two things. You're going to need the contract. You're going to need to prepare it. This is the template that I include in my course. The bits that you need to fill out yourself are just highlight in red. So when I say prepare a contract, you need to pre-fill some of this out with your company and stuff like that. So you got to prepare and empty the contract. So this is before you send this message, all right? So before you send this message, you've got to have this set up so you can copy and paste the Google Doc link right below this message when you send it, all right? So do this before you do that. So prepare / pre-fill contract. So you prepare, pre-fill contract. Then you're going to want to upload it to Google Docs. How do you do that? You go to the Google Docs website, whatever it is. It's probably docs.google.com, something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, yeah, so to do that, you're going to, this is on Google Docs, by the way. So you're on the Google Docs website. You're on the website, right? Then you're going to click on, what is it? Open File Picker. Open File Picker. And then once you've clicked Open File Picker, you're going to select the contract. You're going to upload contract. All right? So now it's uploaded to Google Docs. Now you've got to share it. So in order to share it, I hope you can see this. This text is a little bit how you're going, but so now you're going to need to share. How do you do that? So you're going to just give a quick little, so how do we do that? So to do that, this really does feel like I'm the teacher back in school. I used to love it when I see the teacher get the book out. I used to love it. I'm just the biggest fucking like nerd and stationary nerd if you haven't noticed. Anyway, so yeah, so to do that, you'll select share. This is within Google Docs. You'll select share, general access, anyone with the link, editor, because there has to be an editor, you know, so they can edit it, put their name in, sign it, whatever. And then copy link. All right? So you're going to prepare / pre-fill the contract. You're going to upload to Google Docs. So you're going to go to the Google Docs website, open file picker, upload contract, then you're going to share it. So you'll click share, general access, anyone with link / editor, copy link, and then you can, what was this running out? Then you can close window after you've copied the link. Then you can close window and paste link in DMs. So you'll close the window, you write out this in the DMs with the girl that's interested, with the model that's already interested, and then right underneath this, in the same message, right underneath it, you're going to paste that link right underneath, all right? So you're going to say, okay, fab, take a look at this, and if you like what you see, sign it, and we can get you earning right away. And the link's going to be just underneath. So they'll click on it. And then the thing with Google Docs is that they can open it, they can edit it, so they can put their name in, date, whatever, they can sign it. There is a process to sign it, just get the model to Google it, otherwise, you know, if you really want me to, I'll make a video on how to sign it. But, because that's in here too. Fuck it, I'll show you how to sign it. Why not? Just in case. Anyway, yeah, so the good thing about Google Docs is that the model can click the link, view the contract, and edit it in real time, as Andrew Tate says, in real time. So they can put their name in, put the date in, whatever. They can sign it, and then it will just automatically save. So then you can go back on the Google Docs website, take a look at this contract, download it to your PC or whatever, so you have a copy of it, then you're ready to go. So, that's right, how do we sign it? So to sign it, in case they don't know how to sign it, consider this bonus material, all right? This is bonus material. So if they don't know how to sign it, see, this is where I write this shit down, because it's hard remembering all this stuff. So to signing Google Doc, I think this is running out of ink. So you obviously click link, open, then you'll click insert, drawing. You'll select a line, scribble, then you draw the signature, using mouse, draw signature using mouse, select line, line weight, so this is how thick it is, select line weight, 4 pixels, then save and close. And now you can just drag it wherever you want. Now you can just drag it wherever you want, drag it to the part on the contract where it says sign, and that's it. So then after this happens, in the contract, she's going to put her email and stuff like that. So then after that, you're going to send her an onboarding letter. The onboarding letter is going to say, welcome, blah, blah, blah. I need your OnlyFans login info. Don't worry, it's safe. It's protected by this contract under Australian law, blah, 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 stuff like that. By the way, that's obviously in the course too. I'm sorry that I keep pushing it. It's just like all of this shit is in there as templates. But yeah, so if you don't want to buy the course, that's fine. So you do this, then you'll get her email, you'll send her an onboarding letter. The onboarding letter is where you say, welcome, and I need your OnlyFans login info. Don't worry, it's protected by a contract, blah, blah, blah. You just want to give them peace of mind. And then you're ready to go. So I hope this helped. To the person that commented and asked this question, I hope this is what you meant by going in depth. Otherwise, I will make another video. But I hope this helped, and to everyone else as well. So if this helped you at all, just go smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you on another video.